study abroad? And how long was that for?
Yeah, I studied abroad in Palma de Mallorca, Spain.
Okay.
So yeah,
Pretty.
the Lyric Island region
Yeah.
of the mainland of Spain's mainland. And that was for like 6 weeks. I moved in a little bit earlier, so I was there for like 6.5 weeks in total. I was enrolled in like 2 classes, and those would be like towards like my minor in Spanish for the professions. I always wanted to go to Europe and in Spain in particular.
Yeah,
So it
Europe
like worked
is so
out.
pretty. What has been your best experience? Like, what was your favorite memory of there?
Yeah, I would say my favorite memory was definitely like my friend and I at the time, we had like a weekend to ourselves and we rented a car. And like with that car, we went through like the entire like east coast of Mallorca, like just because we determined that like the furthest point from where we were staying was like a 3-hour drive-ish, and we were like, wait, we can literally like backpack through. But that was definitely like my favorite memory because we like, first off, it was kind of crazy. Like we slept in a car. We went through so many little towns and like just like little like flea markets, farmers markets that were just like happening around. We got to meet with a lot of locals, talk to them about their life, and they were like getting to know us. And we also went cliff diving and all of that, like just with strangers and little kids.
So what would be like some advice to somebody before they went and study abroad?
I believe the greatest advice I have for someone is to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. I feel like you have to really branch out as a person and embrace the uncertainty that comes with being very spontaneous and present in a moment. Totally would recommend it. I feel like it does like push you to be like your most humble self. I feel like you get to know like who you are in the world through other people and like learning through them. Like I felt like I was gonna learn so much more about like culture, and like I did, and change like all the stereotypes I probably had in my mind about a lot of things. And like I did learn a lot, but I also like learned so much about who I am in the world and like my place in it. And I was like, wow, like I really know nothing about this world.
Where did you study abroad and how long for?
So I actually had the opportunity to do 3 study abroad. So I studied abroad for a semester in Spain, in Madrid, for about 5 weeks. And then after that I went to Ecuador for a full semester. So I was there 4 months, and then I did an internship, so it was like 6 months total. And then after that, this past summer, I went to Taiwan for 2 weeks as part of the Honors College. It's a Global Solutions Lab. When I went to Spain, I took 2 classes there to fulfill my elective credits for my Spanish major. So I took a class on Spanish civilization and history, and I also took a class on, it was called Arte de Prado, so it was all about the art in the Prado Museum in Madrid. So in that class, we got to go to the museum every week and look around at all the paintings and then analyze them further in class.
So what was like the most surprising thing that you learned over there?
There are so many interesting things that I learned. For me, I really went to go and better my Spanish speaking skills and listening skills. So my time in Ecuador, the 6 months I spent there, I feel like it was very helpful in that. It was super informative. I learned a lot. I even had the opportunity to learn an indigenous language while I was there, and that was something that was really cool and stood out to me.
So it was like the most challenging part, or like most stressful when you were over there?
Something stressful or like challenging would be adapting to certain like different cultural norms or like ways of understanding things. For example, in Ecuador, it was very common to have to acknowledge people in like public settings, whether it be like the elevator or when I enter a restaurant or when I enter a store. And since that's something that's not very common here, sometimes like when I didn't do that, it would come across as rude. And so I had to take the effort and the time to like understand the different customs.
Yeah, so when you came back, did you say hi to people in the elevator?
I mean,
like, hey.
I would say like, yeah, there are times where I'd have to like catch myself from like saying things, because it did become like a custom, like whenever I entered a building or like the elevator, like I said, for example, to just say whether it be like, hola, buenos dias, or like leaving a restaurant or entering like buen provechos, things like that. So like it did become sort of a little bit custom.
Would you recommend this to other students?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, we have so many programs all over the globe, whether it be in South or Central America, Europe or Asia or Africa. I think we have so many amazing programs run by all these wonderful professors where you have the opportunity to learn new things, new languages, new cultures, all while getting like class credit for it. I would say like my favorite experiences as a college student have been my times abroad. The people I've met, the things I've learned, I think are things that I'll carry with me for a very long time. So yeah, I would highly suggest.
So where did you study abroad and how long for?
I studied abroad in the Czech Republic, and I was there for 1 semester. So, do you know where the Czech Republic is?
Isn't it southern? Or am I like,
No, it's eastern. That's okay,
Oh,
because
shoot.
I actually didn't know where it was either when I started. It's
Oh,
it's like close to Germany and Poland.
Oh, I was completely wrong.
Yeah,
But-
that's okay. So I was in Prague, which is the capital of the Czech Republic.
So what was like your favorite memory over there?
Oh gosh, favorite memory would probably have to be. There's a lot. I mean, my parents came to visit me when I was there, and so they were there for a week, and I got to show them around, and it really felt like home to me.
That's really
I went running all the time with my roommate. He was from Portugal. His name was Tomas.
Oh,
So,
fun.
I mean, there's no like one specific memory. Maybe even just leaving. I don't. That sounds really bad. It sounds, but it was like a really bittersweet experience because you realized like, wow, this is like a home away from home.
So what would be some advice that you give to somebody that wants to study abroad?
Yeah, I mean, I would say if you are interested, you should go to like the study abroad office and like talk to somebody. As for like actually studying abroad itself, like not just the process of getting to study abroad, but like when you are on study abroad, be prepared. It takes some adjusting. So like be easy on yourself in a way, because it's not an easy thing. It's like going to college all over again.
So what was like the most challenging part, or was it like just adjusting?
The most challenging part, probably my classes. Like I had some difficult classes, and then on top of that, some of my professors had very strong accents, which is,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that's normal. But it's like more, I don't know, like the accents here at Purdue, people think that it's bad. It's not, like, in comparison,
Yeah.
like they haven't encountered English in America, so their accents are very like strong, very, very strong. Much stronger than anything I've seen here at Purdue.
Oh my gosh.
So that was not easy, and that was on top of like difficult classes. But the adjusting, once you like make friends and stuff, it helps a lot.
If you like got the chance to do it again, would you?
That's a difficult question because it's like I'm a senior now, so I have a lot of like upper level courses, and it's great. I don't know. I wish I had stayed in Prague for longer than a semester, because I feel like after that first semester, I had finally felt like home away from home. Made some roots, I have friends, and then I left. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like kind of sad.